Have you ever caught yourself daydreaming about that achievement that seems impossible? That desire that, despite all your efforts, insists on staying out of your reach? What if I told you that, in just a few minutes a day, you can change that reality? It may seem like a fairy tale, but there is a powerful technique that combines mind, emotion and action to turn the game in your favor, and it really works. Maybe you've tried manifesting before and been frustrated by the lack of results. This is more common than you think, and it's not your fault. The secret lies in understanding how manifestation really works, beyond the clichés. On this journey, you'll learn how to use your intention and belief to activate a process that can change your life, without complications or long rituals. Get ready to discover a practical method, supported by both science and ancient wisdom, that can make the impossible seem the most natural thing in the world. And the best part, you don't need any special powers, just focus and the will to act. Curious to know how to take the first steps and start manifesting miracles in minutes? Then stay with me until the end. Have you ever imagined unlocking profound changes in your reality in just a few minutes a day? Well, that's exactly what this manifestation technique proposes. It doesn't require complex rituals or endless hours of practice, you just need to have a clear intention and a true belief in the process. The secret is to focus your energy and align your mind and emotions, as if you were tuning into a frequency that attracts what you want. This approach comes from a powerful fusion of ancient wisdom and modern neuroscience discoveries. In other words, it has one foot in spiritual traditions and the other in science, making everything much more accessible and practical. You don't need to be an expert in meditation or have a special gift to see results. The key is to cultivate the right intention and make space for the magic to happen. The idea is simple: with a few minutes a day, you focus on your visualization, feel the emotion of achievement and create a firm belief that acts like a magnet. This begins to reshape your brain and, little by little, the universe responds. Imagine being able to accelerate dreams that seemed distant, just because you learned to align intention, emotion and action consciously. And best of all, this technique is for everyone, regardless of your routine or previous beliefs. Manifestation is not magic without foundation, it is an internal process of transformation that goes beyond simple will. So if you are tired of waiting for miracles to happen by chance, preparing yourself to discover a practical and direct way can be the first step to manifesting the impossible. Since ancient times, the human mind has been seen as a powerful tool capable of influencing the reality around us. Today, science confirms that our thoughts are not just abstractions, but waves that can shape the world. Manifestation occurs when intention connects with emotion and belief, causing internal changes that are then reflected externally. It is like planting a seed in the garden of the mind, which blooms when watered with positive feelings. Neuroscience shows that the brain is plastic, that is, it is capable of reorganizing itself as our attention and belief are focused on something. When you visualize a goal with emotion and reinforce this mental image, you create new neural connections that strengthen the belief in its possibility. This new mental programming is the basis for action to become natural and for the universe to respond accordingly. Therefore, the power of intention and visualization should never be underestimated. But just thinking about it isn't enough, emotion is the fuel that accelerates this transformation. Feeling the joy, gratitude, and enthusiasm of a desire already fulfilled activates areas of the brain that release positive neurotransmitters, raising your energetic vibration. This fine-tuning between mind and emotion generates a magnetic force that attracts what you want. It's the classic, feel before you see, that secret kept by great masters of manifestation. Finally, it is important to understand that true belief is what keeps everything firm. If the subconscious doubts, the process stalls and the manifestation does not happen. Therefore, mentally repeating affirmations that reinforce your intention, with genuine feeling, helps to consolidate this new reality. In other words, mind, emotion and belief form an unbeatable trio to manifest what previously seemed impossible. The technique for manifesting miracles in minutes is simple but powerful. First, set a clear intention, that desire that won't leave your head. Focus on it with all your attention. Then, visualize your goal as if it were already a reality. Imagine the details, the colors, the sounds, even the smell of success. This activates your mind and prepares the ground for manifestation. The next step is to immerse yourself in the emotion. Feel the pride, joy, and gratitude of having already achieved something. Emotion is the flame that warms the manifestation, as it connects the heart to the mind. It's no use just thinking about it, you have to really feel it. Even try to say it out loud, as if you were celebrating a personal victory. This strengthens your belief even more. Now comes the tricky part, letting go of doubt. It may seem difficult, but it is essential to release the fear and anxiety that sabotage the process. Trust in the universe and in the power of your intention. Action and surrender go hand in hand here. The mind is programmed to act when belief is genuine, and the universe responds when it feels this connection. Finally, it is essential to repeat this practice daily, even if only for a few minutes. Each time you do this, you will be fueling your manifestation with intention, visualization, emotion, and belief, ingredients that create a chain reaction. This is the technique that turns dreams into reality, proving that the impossible can be achieved, yes, with focus and attitude. Many people start manifesting with enthusiasm, but end up giving up before seeing results. The biggest villain here is doubt. Without deep belief, the subconscious stops the manifestation and rejects the new reality you are trying to create. The intention remains only on the surface, and the universe quickly notices this, ignoring your request. It is like trying to start a car without fuel. Another common reason is impatience. Manifesting isn't an instant magic trick, even when the technique is done correctly. The mind needs repetition and emotion to solidify the belief, and the action must flow naturally. If you give up early, you miss the chance to nurture this process. Manifesting is a daily practice, not a one-shot. Lack of clarity is also a major obstacle. If your intention is vague, your visualization loses strength and the emotion doesn't connect properly. It's like trying to aim at a target without knowing exactly where it is. The clearer the image you create in your mind, the more intense the emotion and the more solid the belief. This strengthens the action and opens space for the universe to act. Ultimately, the secret lies in repetition with true feeling. Without daily reinforcement of intention, emotion and belief, manifestation falls by the wayside. Inspired action depends on this internal alignment. It is a cycle: you manifest, act, believe and feel, and the universe responds. Understanding this dynamic is essential to avoid falling into the traps that cause many to fail. Manifesting isn't just about having intentions or visualizing, it's about getting into action. The universe responds to action, and this is a fundamental part that many people forget. If you visualize a new career but don't take a single step, you'll stay stuck in the same place. Manifestation happens when intention, belief, and emotion translate into concrete actions. This is where alignment comes in. Your mind and heart must be in sync with the choices you make on a daily basis. When you act inspired, motivated by the emotion of what you desire, you create a natural flow that the universe cannot resist. Action leaves the energy of manifestation circulating, strengthening belief and bringing unexpected opportunities. Furthermore, taking action also means being open to opportunities that arise in unexpected ways. Sometimes the universe responds in ways you never imagined, and the thrill of trusting in this process is what keeps the manifestation alive. It's a game of patience, faith, and movement, like dancing with the universe to the right beat. Therefore, do not underestimate the power of action aligned with intention and emotion. Without this step, the manifestation loses strength, remains in the realm of ideas and never becomes a reality. With conscious movement, you create the perfect synergy so that the impossible becomes possible, opening doors to real and profound changes. When it comes to manifestation, consistency trumps any intense and sporadic effort. A minute a day dedicated to intention, visualization, and emotion creates deep roots in the subconscious. It's like watering a plant every day, the growth is slow, but sure and consistent. Belief takes hold, and with it, the manifestation begins to take shape in the real world. Many people try to manifest in big bursts of energy, but then they get discouraged and stop. This is normal, but not very effective. True transformation happens with gentle and constant repetition, which reprograms the mind and strengthens confidence. You don't need to spend hours, just a moment a day, intense in intention and feeling, is enough to move the universe in your favor. Consistency also helps to dispel doubt, which is one of the main obstacles to manifestation. With daily practice, your brain begins to accept the new reality as natural, which frees up spontaneous action. It is at this stage that you begin to notice opportunities and synchronicities that previously went unnoticed. The universe begins to conspire in your favor, without you having to force it. So forget about manifesting everything at once or in bursts of energy. The secret is to take a steady step, day after day, with renewed emotion and belief. Manifestation becomes a habit, an extension of your routine, and miracles begin to happen naturally. The key is to persist, until the impossible becomes reality. Now that you know this powerful technique for manifesting the impossible in minutes, the question remains: what will you do with this knowledge? Will you let doubt and procrastination dominate you, or will you take control of your life and act with intention? Reflect on your true beliefs and how much you are willing to invest emotion and action to make your dreams come true. Remember, manifestation is a process that requires practice and persistence. Are you ready to incorporate this daily habit and feel the energy of the universe conspiring in your favor? How about starting right now, dedicating a few minutes of your day to focus, visualize, and feel victory? The more you commit, the faster you will see the signs and opportunities arise. If you like this content and want to continue this journey with me, be sure to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any tips that will help you maintain this powerful connection. Together, we will manifest what seemed impossible.